What's up everybody and welcome to another Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the evidence that Ruin has within game that confirms a true canon ending within Security Breach. Now, Security Breach, if you don't remember, had a multitude of endings ranging from 1 to 3 stars. However, there was always a big divide among the community about which one was canon, which one had the most lore callbacks. But in this video, not only am I going to show you in-game evidence within Ruin that that confirms one of the endings, but we're also going to talk about what the endings truly mean within Security Breach. But before I go into it, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, help out the channel. I really do appreciate it. And of course, check out my old theory videos. I actually called this ending canon a year ago, and I was able to prove how Patient 46 is Vanny. And while Vanessa, we already know, is the other patient. But I do have a lot of evidence on it, and it was like a 6 to 8 page thing. Definitely check it out. I have all the links in the comments below. Thank you. Looking back at the old Security Breach endings, you're supposed to understand them as one collective whole of evidence. They weren't ever supposed to truly tie into each other. They were supposed to fill in the gaps that the game could not. Now, if we look at the 1-star ending, we're able to understand that people have gone missing, not just children, in the Fazbear Pizzeria complex, Mega Pizzaplex. I don't know why I said complex. But we knew it was from workers to patrons to customers, etc., etc. And, well, that's what the 1-star ending confirms, that Vanny has been kidnapping them and using them or killing them. Then, in one of the joke endings, which in my opinion is the biggest joke ending in the game, it's a 2-star ending, is when you run away with Freddy and Glamrock Montgomery, or Monty Gator, becomes the new leader of the band. The only bit of evidence, or basically lore, we were able to get from that is that Freddy is able to survive outside the Pizzaplex. He doesn't need to use the recharge station. Those are the two things we were able to get from those endings. Now we can talk about the important endings. I'm going to go a little bit more into the Disassemble Vanny a little bit later, but let's talk about the rooftop ending. This ending is definitely one of the more confusing endings out there. However, it does confirm that Vanessa is Vanny. Well, it's the easiest way to get that confirmation legitimately through the game. In addition, it's a 2-star ending, which is kind of strange, but my little mini theory on that, / the explanation behind that, is that Michael Afton's soul, we know, is in Glamrock Freddy. With Glamrock Freddy saving Gregory from Vanny's clutches in that ending, you technically saved his soul, which is why it's a 2-star ending. But this ending also has not only the first confirmation of Vanny is Vanessa, which we already knew from Patient 46 and all that, but I'm just saying I called it first. We know that her soul is bound to the building with regret because this is not a true ending, and why she's looking down somberly. Now, in the Disassemble Vanny ending, this is a connection to the 3-star ending, but if we didn't do all the Princess Quest arcade cabinets, we cannot save Vanessa. So here, you get a bad ending, which it should be 1-star, but in reality, it has the same reasonings as the rooftop ending. It's a 2-star one because Glamrock Freddy is able to save Gregory, and essentially you save Michael Afton's soul. However, by killing and disassembling Vanny, we already put ourselves in a bad ending. And we have to realize these endings are the most important thing because they all center around Vanessa. Vanny / Vanessa is the most important character in all of Security Breach, be it Ruin or even regular Security Breach. So, endings that don't have her or have her die are usually non-canonical and they don't make any sense lore-wise. Now, that brings us to the Burn Trap ending. The Burn Trap ending, which a lot of YouTubers wanted that ending to be canon, does not involve Vanny / Vanessa. And as I said before, endings that don't involve her usually aren't canon. In addition, they aren't as important. The entire point of Security Breach is to save Vanny / Vanessa. But the Burn Trap ending, it's got the most tiebacks to past games, which is why a lot of YouTubers wanted this game to... This is why they wanted this to be correct. 1, it has the Blob, which has a lot of old animatronics in it. 2, it has Burn Trap, which is, the legend, the Purple Man himself, William Afton. 3, it has the I Am Not Me line and how the other Glamrocks were taken down there by Vanny and how they changed. But the thing is, when the fight is beaten, a cutscene plays, and the Pizzaplex is destroyed, and the Blob and Glamrock Freddy are all destroyed in the burning Pizzaplex, and they sit at the hill at the end. But you still get a 2-star ending. And the reason for this is because you did not save Vanny / Vanessa. Nobody knows what happens to her. She probably dies, but as the building collapses, as she's waiting in the highest point in the Pizzaplex in her trap room above the laser arcade, Faz laser area. I don't know why I couldn't say that, but again, it doesn't really show anything about her. Without that knowledge, without that saving, it's just an ending that exists. Yes, there were calls and mysterious letters about why there was so much power being directed in the Pizzaplex to down below. Yes, there is the idea of how Freddy is different from the other Glam Rocks. All these things are canon. Okay, as I said before, every single ending has different canon points that we are meant to understand. But it's kind of like a happy death day kind of thing, where if we die or whatever we do there, it didn't really matter, and we're brought back to the same point. But the other thing I liked in the Burn Trap ending is that it shows how Vanny, aka Patient 46, was down there in a dark, secluded area, and you could see from the graffiti and the lines on the wall, which I already explained in another video, you could see how she actually lived down there and set all that up. Now, as you guys already figured out from math and, you know, elimination process, the 3-star ending is confirmed to be canon. This is the best ending in the game, and it makes sense. It's the only 3-star ending. It's the only thing that is able to basically tie everything in Ruin together. Security Breach in Ruin, the redemption / Princess Quest ending has to happen. And this cutscene, yes, Freddy still loses his head and his body. He's still disassembled from there, but he's saved. Vanny is seen without her rabbit suit, waiting at the doorway with the mask on the ground left in the Pizzaplex. Freed from Glitchtrap's control, they leave and they're all together seen sitting on a hill eating ice cream in the sunrise. By the way, in the 2-star ending of Burn Trap, they don't eat ice cream, they just sit on the hill. But this is important because it shows with in-game evidence, as I'm about to show you guys, why this ending is the only one that makes sense. It has Vanessa saving, it has Gregory saving Vanessa, which more than likely, Vanessa is the one who helps Cassie at the end there. Well, Gregory via Vanessa, or Vanessa via Gregory, saves Cassie from the end there against the Mimic. She knows the Pizzaplex. She has an idea of all the layouts, what would happen, especially with her as her time as Vanny. It has the mask being left over. It has the Pizzaplex not being burnt down. It has the blob and technically Burn Trap surviving. All the connections are there, in addition to what I'm about to show you guys right now. Now we can talk about the evidence that's in-game to shows that the 3-star ending is the canon ending. So the first thing you want to check actually is, well, the Vanny mask itself. With the mask being left behind, it's only left behind in one of the endings at all. And that's the ending with the 3-star Redemption Princess Quest ending. You can see the mask being dropped and left alone as Vanny is finally... as Vanessa is finally freed from Glitchtrap's control, and lo and behold, in the beginning of this game, we find and we're given this mask, which shows to have weird AR properties that kind of mess with, you know, real life things. Plus, wearing the mask for too long does corrupt you, but that's not entirely true, as we find out the true purpose of the marks, or the MXES. No matter what though, this mask is way more powerful than any other mask because it's not just an ordinary mask. And, of course, it is Vanessa's or Vanny's mask. Now, the other thing that is very interesting is when you get all of the comics. So, when you look at these comics, each comic has to do with one of the endings in the game. Each of these comics is shown. So we have the 1-star ending here. We have a 2-star ending here, when he puts it on fire. We have another 2-star ending here. We have the joke 2-star ending. We have another joke 2-star ending. We have Disassemble Vanny 2-star ending. And we have the Burn Trap 2-star ending. However, there are no other comics drawn by Gregory at all. So these all look to be made up, either part of his imagination or a type of hint that the developers are giving us to show you what the true ending was. And the fact that there is no drawings or anything about the 3-star ending goes to show how important it is. Now, there are a few other things I wanted to look at. more specifically, instead of at the end of chapter 9, which we're about to get into, I want to look at something that's actually in chapter 8. Because when you're in chapter 8, if we start here, let's go here, chapter 8, you actually start at the laser technician area, or Fazbear Qzar. And it's interesting to note that the very beginning of this starts in Vanny's old hideout. Now, Vanny had 2 hideouts as confirmed from, the burn trap ending and all that. But right here, you see a big Vanny, and you see an empty silhouette of what Glitch Trap used to be. And here, when you put your Vanny mask on, or your AR mask on, you see what the Glitch Trap enemy that attacked you inside Princess Quest 3, which is this cabinet right here. The most important and, well, the freeing of Vanessa's mind cabinet. And, as you guys can see, it is destroyed. A golden sword is put into it. All its power is coming out, and it looks like Glitch Trap is banished over here. And yeah, that is to really show you that this ending really did happen. The 3-star ending. I thought it was really impressive, or really important to kind of show how much effect that Princess Quest had. You remember the employee was showing and talking about in Security Breach how there was something that the arcade cabinets were hiding. They were trying to tell him, and he thought he was the one he was gonna be the one to save the princess, but in reality, we were the ones to save the princess, aka Vanessa. And last but not least, let's talk about the ending of Ruin. Now, this isn't too much of a spoiler, as this is more the beginning. It doesn't matter which ending you get. But Gregory says how he knows somebody who has a layout of the Pizzaplex, and specifically the underground area that Cassie is trapped in. His friend, or whatever it was blocked out, is 99% sure to be Vanessa, because one, Vanessa worked as the head of security in the Pizzaplex, so of course she would have a full layout of where to go, where everything is. And 2, from the burn trap kind of ending, not specifically from the ending, but from the surrounding area that we get into, we know that Vanny was downstairs, was below the Pizzaplex, and has the knowledge beyond it. Just because she was under Glitch Trap's control doesn't mean she didn't retain that knowledge, nor the memories she had while she was Vanny. So why is Gregory able to essentially kind of guide Cassie in this unknown cavern? Because Vanessa is helping him by telling him to tell her where to go, how to escape, where an elevator is, and everything kind of fits in itself. Even if it was just Freddy's head, Freddy doesn't have too many memories. He said, if you recall, when he went downstairs, he barely remembered what would happen. All he remembered was he went down there with the other Glam Rocks, and something changed within all of them. Vanny would be the one more than likely to give the information of how to, escape from the Mimic's clutches in a dire situation like that. But that is everything for now. There could be another ending in Ruin. Nobody's really found it so far. I know there's been a lot of hacking going around, finding stuff about Glam Rock Bonnie, but at the same time, without being able to truly collect everything and truly getting another cutscene or an ending, we are left with even less answers than before. However, that's a video for another day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. If you guys found any more information, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to, just kind of talk about it, find more stuff, and Ruin was awesome, but man, Security Breach really does hit hard the more you think about it later on. Alright guys, thank you, and see you later. Before I truly end though, I did forget to mention about Gregory's backpack, possible connections to Cassie, how the Mimic was able to contact through them, and talking more about the MXES system, but I didn't really want to touch upon that because, again, we don't know the actual true ending. However, these are all just more theories to support the 3-star ending. Alright guys, have a good one, and thank you for watching.